The NBA on 2K Sports welcomes you to Wednesday afternoon basketball. With Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan.
Here we go.
Down low. Here's Yang. And he dunks it down.
Yeah, just catching your teammate in stride right there. That makes the game easy.
The high post shot. And the basket by Curry.
Well, Stephen Curry, so efficient in the mid-range. I know it's not prioritized. He's one guy you want shooting it.
Now here's Curry. The good-looking shot from the wing. Curry's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
That's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim. Okay.
Daniels from outside.
Boy, that's gritty work being done at the defensive end by Steph Curry. Stays with his man, not letting him get off a clean look.
Driving in. And Curry throws it down.
Good to see him playing downhill like this, moving forward with purpose.
So, GA, when you think about Steph Curry's legacy, he changed the way the NBA game is played.
Man, it is hard to find a player who's had the impact of a Steph Curry, making us rethink what is possible. Curry's endless range has really inspired a generation.
And so it's San Francisco with it after Anthony Edwards missed from long range. And here comes Smith leading the fast break. Yep, that one goes.
Smith with the size and lift to elevate above the crowd and knock down jumpers when he gets to his spot.
Here's Payton. And the shot no good, a bit short. The drive by Smith. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Here's Jeffries. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Well, simple basketball. Find the open man and put it on time and on target.
Back to Curry. The shake. And the layup is good. Curry's got 12 points in the game.
And very difficult to keep the ball out of Stephen Curry's hands because of all his movement. He can shoot from anywhere, and right now the defense has no answer.
Oh boy, to be young again.
Makes you nostalgic, doesn't it? Curry gets the bucket.
Well, we know this guy is always a threat offensively. You can't lose sight of him.
Rebound by Smith. And the foul on Dyson Daniel. That is his first foul of the game. There's 37 seconds left to play here in the first. To the middle. Here's Yang. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. From downtown. Drills it from outside.
Well, true to form in today's NBA, as a big man, DeAndre Ayton has face-up ability, and that's critical.
Here's Curry. Out to Payton. It's up a 3. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
So far, both teams scorching the Nets. You gotta love it.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
Tie game and some big points being put up on the board. Clark, as we wrap up. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
Inside, there's Covington, and the dunk by Covington.
Get up, Mr. Covington. That is a very quick riser.
And everybody out of the way. I mean, clear the lane. We've got some rims to wrap.
What a sensational play to get to the rack for the slam. Now, here's Covington.
That rim has a family.
Outside Jennings. Who is outside? Here's Petrovic. And he says, right back at you with a big dunk of his own.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. And the basket by Castle.
Taking back the lead once more. Give these teams credit. Man, they are battling.
Neither team willing to give an inch, and neither able to seize the momentum. This has been a fascinating one to watch.
And Şengün throws it down.
Even without the explosive athleticism, Şengün still able to play above the rim.
Pass to Kamare. Back to Şengün. Sinks the three-pointer. Şengün's got 5 points so far.
Impressive decision-making there. He could have tried to score, but makes the right decision and hits the open shooter.
Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Here's Curry. San Francisco again missing. Screen by Şengün. And Şengün throws it down.
That's just textbook. Castle understands when to deliver the ball off that screen.
Here's Curry. Oh, Curry making a statement.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Rebounded by Covington. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
When a pick like that is questionable, it creates that much of an advantage for the offense. You have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Here's Curry. It's rebounded by Şengün. And they're on the break. Here's Ayton. And Ayton throws it down.
Ayton uses his length to his advantage. No doubt on the dunk.
On the wing, Payton. And it's blocked.
This is the priority. In this proliferation of three, you still want to guard the paint first.
There's 31 seconds left in the first half. And he banks in the layup.
I think you simply have to admire the way Stephen Curry distributes the basketball. His vision, his court awareness is simply insane.
And a wide open look for Daniels. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Outside Curry. Daniels with the steal. Here's Yang. Back to Edwards. With 1 on the clock. And the first half is now in the books. Up 7. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. We played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. San Francisco trails by 7. You know, DB, recently we've seen Anthony Edwards reach new heights as a three-point shooter.
Anthony Edwards has now embraced the complete analytics of the game. He is a high-volume three-point shooter, and he's still a terror en route to the cup.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. It's on Anthony Edwards.
Well, Curry, despite his frame, is able to do a ton of damage inside the paint. He can draw fouls with great regularity.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line. He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Here's Daniels. Lays it up off the glass. Daniels has got 5.
Gets it in close and doesn't waste that high percentage shot.
In the corner, Smith with it. And it's slammed in by Smith.
And how about the force on that finish by Smith?
Releases. And it's Smith missing.
I guess even he has took this one of those once in a while.
Pass to Daniels. Right around a minute and a half played here in the third quarter. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for San Francisco. 7-point differential. Pass to Williams. Yang outside for Lewis. Clock at 6. Here's Curry. Curry able to beat the contact inside.
It would be easy to take for granted the greatness we see every time Stephen Curry hits the floor. Another special performance right now.
San Francisco trails by 5. .132 left in the third quarter. Can't get it to fall. The way, Greg, they're sharing the ball tonight, mesmerizing.
Everyone's getting to touch it, and everyone's contributing. And this is why you let Smith work inside. He's adept at knowing how to finish in traffic.
Boy, zero hesitation on that shot. What confidence.
Payton on the double team. Smith, no good.
Nothing more important than contesting layups and dunks. A great job defensively.
And the jam by Stephen Curry.
How about the quickness on the drive from Curry? The moment he finds his opening, that guy is off to the races.
Edwards with it. Williams picks him up. Outside Daniels. Good on the three-point shot. Daniels has got 5 points now in the quarter.
Every team wants guys who can make threes.
And the foul on Dyson Daniels. That's foul number 2 for him. We've gone about 3.5 minutes into the third now. And stolen by Castle. Here's Kamara. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
What a fantastic offensive rebounder. Ayton's so good at using his physical advantages.
Back to Kamara. Ayton a screen. Up in time. The third quarter comes to a close. Up 7. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store for us. Castle on the wing. Outside Covington. To the inside. Ayton. Pass to Şengün. Now here's Covington. 5 to shoot. Back to Şengün. Missed inside.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Curry from 3.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
Smith right side. Lewis outside. Driving to the basket. And the layup's good off the glass.
I like him dictating the action. On a drive like that, he takes away the defender's advantage.
Don't let DeAndre Ayton get comfortable. This guy is a problem on the interior.
And Covington sends it back.
Stifling the offense in close. I love how he got right into their business there.
Robert Covington has put in the time to make himself a long-distance threat.
San Francisco trails by 7. Curry looking it over. Here's Smith. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to be on Alperen Şengün.
And showing some fearlessness there. Smith doesn't mind getting hit while taking the shot.
Here's Kamara. Oh, the dunk.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Stephen Curry. And the 3 misses.
If you're trying to make a comeback, that is the kind of shot that doesn't help.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
And how about the ball movement there? Creates the opportunity. Nice decision there to send it out.
The 3 goes down.
Covington has put such time and work into that perimeter game. Now the confidence he shoots it with knocks that down. That's beautiful.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Well, what great game planning, what great execution. It doesn't get much better than this.
All night he's been recognizing the mismatch and taking advantage.
Third minute of action now gone here in the 4th. And down it goes.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Now here's Curry. Shoots from 14. Cleared away by Ayton. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. From deep. And down goes the 3.
This is the prototypical 3-and-D man, Robert Covington from deep. Yes, sir.
And Curry, here we go.
Woo-hoo! That starts with positioning, and then it becomes about pride. That's a great block.
And stolen by Castle. And it's blocked right out of the air and controls it. And so the home crowd treated to a win.
Here we go.
Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Tonight, we'll see San Francisco as they play against Virginia Beach. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And San Francisco starts out with the ball. Here's Yang, and he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
And Smith already understands you have to be unselfish if you're going to gain the respect of your teammates and coaches.
And San Francisco with possession. Pass to Lewis. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Yang. Good, and the assist goes to Irving.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Taking no chances all the way to the 10.
And it's Smith finishing it off.
And guys, we're going to see a lot of that from this young man. Smith right now, beasting.
Here's Curry. And the rejection by Smith. Here's Irving. And there's Virginia Beach with another bucket.
Not the best of shot selection there, but you know what? You do not look a gift horse in the mouth.
And the foul on Dyson Daniel. That's his first foul. Curry with it. Going inside. And Curry with the stuff.
Curry does not just hurt you from deep. He is a clever finisher on the drive. Lethal at penetrating and finishing.
So, GA, when you think about Steph Curry's legacy, he changed the way the NBA game is played.
Man, it is hard to find a player who's had the impact of a Steph Curry, making us rethink what is possible. Curry's endless range has really inspired a generation.
And Virginia Beach with the possession here. San Francisco making their last shot. And they blow the whistle for a foul. He was trying to disrupt the fast break opportunity. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for San Francisco.
Getting downhill has really been impressive to me. Not settling from the outside. They're going right to the rack.
And one other thing they've done well today, guys, share the ball. I mean, set up teammates and just playing unselfishly.
A nice shot by McDaniel.
Attacking right away. McDaniel's wasting no time there.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
The 3. And it's San Francisco with the rebound. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Shot clock at 6. Here's Lewis. And that one is hammered home.
Oh, I love watching Lewis with the hammer on that one, refusing to just lay it up.
Plenty of daylight on that shot. He has 5.
Boy, he had that one lined up.
Here's Smith. And Smith with the stuff.
Oh, I love watching him flush it home, showing how easily he can get off the ground and bang it.
And it's San Francisco. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And what do you guys think about San Francisco so far in this one?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
To the middle. Cousins. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That one on Ayton.
You know, Cousins is not the guy you want to put on the line because he's a pretty good foul shooter for a big guy.
Now here's Westbrook. Over Jennings. Up again. And it's Aldridge on the follow.
Love this intensity from Aldridge on the offensive glass. That's what he is out there to do.
The kick out to Williams. The shot's good. Jennings making the play. Williams has got the lead up to 8 now for San Francisco. Got that bucket in no time at all. Ayton's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Pass to Thompson. From outside, off the mark.
You wonder where was the defense that time, but they got lucky.
To the paint. And a slam by Williams.
Some precision footwork from Williams, being exactly where he needs to be on both ends of the play.
And a deep 3 from Westbrook. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And how about the concentration on that jumper? It was just him, the ball, and the hoop.
From deep. Hits the 3-point bomb. Kuzma's got 6 here in this quarter.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Off the inbound pass. And the jam by Stephen Curry.
You know what? I think people dismiss Curry's athleticism, more than capable of rising up and punching it down.
It's good from long range. Ayton's got 6.
That's just excellent awareness right there. I mean, sensing the defensive overcommitment and then taking advantage of it, that's good basketball.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Here's Thompson driving to the basket. Good, and Aldridge gets the assist.
Tenacious on the attack. Thompson is fantastic at finding lanes to the basket.
And he gets it to go.
Looking confident and ferocious inside.
Westbrook fires away from outside. Rebound by Smith.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check and was maybe a step out of his range.
Now here's Curry. He's got 5. And Smith with the stuff.
And how about the force on that finish by Smith?
And Aldridge slams it in.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think.
Outstanding awareness and a terrific finish.
And Smith with the stuff.
Throwing it down with some nasty attached to it.
Here's Thompson. And Thompson slams it home.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
I agree. I mean, now's when they need a spark the most.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. San Francisco leads by 4. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. McDaniels gets a wide open look. Good on the 3-point shot. McDaniels got 5 points so far.
This is where McDaniels has put in a lot of work, catching and shooting with confidence.
Back to Smith. And it's Smith finishing it off.
Love seeing teammates in sync like that, reading each other's movement extremely well.
Pass to McDaniels. Now here's Irving. Lock at 6. To the left wing. Here's Yang. How's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Oh, how about the up fake there, Kev? Worked like a charm and gave him a clear lane to the basket.
GA, that is one of the prettiest moves out there, if you can pull it off, and he did.
Yeah, he did. It was beautiful. You've got to sell that up fake, and he did.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there. I mean, he had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
Clark, when you think of three-level scorers at the power forward position, Jabari Smith fits the bill.
Yeah, he runs like a gazelle and seems to never tire. I mean, the energy he plays with is contagious and seems limitless. He gets himself to the rim. He's got a sweet stroke. Well, I tell you, his future is really bright.
Curry. Nice defense from McDaniel. Pass to Smith. Stolen by Lewis. Curry with it. And Daniels picks him up defensively. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
That was a winning basketball play. Only good things happen when you draw a foul and get yourself free throws.
And so he hits both.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Irving for 3. That shot no good. San Francisco leading by 4. Pass to Curry from past the arc. Buries it from 3-point range. Curry's got 10 points.
Curry is just lethal from outside.
Outside Daniel. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. This one for 3. And again. And San Francisco with a 3.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And San Francisco calls time here. .127 left in the third quarter. Outside Curry. Oh, Curry so accurate from 3-point range.
As a defender, it's got to be a futile feeling when Curry's in the zone like this.
Ayton in the corner. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. He's got 8.
Consistency all game long. He's going to continue, I think, to have to take it over to get them back in the game.
A baseline J. That one wide left. And so it's Thompson with it. He'll bring it up for Virginia Beach. 8-point game.
That's exactly what you want to see. Your big men playing big. Strong board.
Curry with the bucket.
And you can see how the entire arc is open for Curry. There's no part of it where he's timid about shooting.
Down low. Back to Kuzma. Virginia Beach working the ball around now. Just 5 on the clock. The 3. And it's San Francisco with the rebound. Here's Curry. Kuzma with the defensive effort. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. It's San Francisco. They finish up. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Here's Curry. on the fly. They get it back. Curry on the wing. Goes back up. Westbrook with the block.
Timing that time had to be perfect, and it sure was for Westbrook.
Good on the triple. Westbrook's got it back down to within single digits for Virginia Beach.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
The baseline J. And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots. They want the ball in his hands when the situation calls for it.
And San Francisco calls time here. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for San Francisco. They've led by as many as 11 points. That one goes. Count it.
Well, you want to stop Steph in the two-man game, but he's so smart. He'll get others involved.
Now Ayton. Oh, and he cannot get the layup.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Thompson outside. Here's Ayton. Kuzma fires. The three goes down.
Well, they're getting stops, and they're attacking on the offensive end.
You know, it's taken a big run, but they were able to get back into this one. Very impressive. No quitting these guys. Well, once he gets on a roll, there isn't a lot you can do to slow him down.
A three-pointer. Good.
Wow, look at the damage this young man is doing from deep. And there's another one.
And it's a big one. What a performance from long range. Remarkable.
Outside Westbrook. To take the lead. Can't get it. Smart anchor passes, Greg, are really paying off for them at the moment.
And also good off-ball movement. Everyone is paying attention and looking to create the best shot for the team.
Yeah, that goes in.
And boy, did they need that hoop.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Kyle Kuzma. That's his first foul. And Virginia Beach with some changes. Here's Smith. Oh, what an assist. Leading him to the bucket.
And this is a statement bucket. If you weren't excited about Smith already, how about now?
Irving. And down goes the three.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
You had a foul to give there, but you'd rather not have it cost your team points.
I agree. I mean, you would have been better off using it on the floor and not on the shot. But the foul had to come either way, so it is what it is.
So he gets them both, and it's a three-point game. Outside Daniel. McDaniel. Trained from outside.
Jaden McDaniels, what a moment. Huge bucket there. No question about it. Curry is on fire right now.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock.
This isn't a done deal yet, but they have got to move quick.
That's the way to go.
To take the lead. Knocks down the three.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And San Francisco calls time here. So I'm looking at the clock, and guys, the situation. What do you think we're going to see next?
You know, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in a game.
Let's lose a three. Down it goes for three.
And this is the game plan for him. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And so it's San Francisco winning this one. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continue. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony.
Here we go.
And Virginia Beach starts out with the ball. Here's Daniels. McDaniels on the wing. Hits the three-point bomb.
Attacking right away. McDaniels wasting no time there.
On its way from Curry for two. A quick shot there, and it's off target. Here's Yang. That three off the mark. Outside Curry. Off target from outside. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for Virginia Beach. It's a three-point game. Screen by McDaniel. Curry outside. It's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first two attempts. Now 1 for 3.
It looks easy, effortless. Curry, natural from long range.
Here's Daniels. Going inside. Here's Yang. That doesn't fall either. He's missed his first two shots tonight. Payton drives in. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. They get a hand on it. Curry with the steal. And here we go. Fast break. Payton's got it. He takes it in. And Curry throws it down.
I mean, he is so lethal on the drive. Once Curry knifes inside, there's little you can do to stop him.
And it's Smith missing. Up top, Curry. Virginia Beach pulls it in. So, GA, when you think about Steph Curry's legacy, he changed the way the NBA game is played.
Man, it is hard to find a player who's had the impact of a Steph Curry, making us rethink what is possible. Curry's endless range has really inspired a generation.
And the quickness and change of pace of Curry makes him tough to stop.
This is his first free throw of the game. And both free throws good for Curry.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
1:35 left in the first quarter. Upside Irving. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels.
Hey, it's typically a positive for this offense when he's assertive and looking to score.
Curry with a wide open look. Bangs home the trifecta. Curry's got 10 points.
He has perfected his ability in the pick and roll. Curry going to work.
Jacks up a three. And Irving pulls it down.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
In the corner, Daniels drains the three-pointer. Daniels has got his second basket.
Able to sink the coveted and short corner three.
Out to Smith. The three ball. That one no good. And here's McDaniels. He'll bring it up for Virginia Beach. Irving can't hit. Outside Curry. Payton outside. Left side Curry. With 4 seconds on the clock. This tug-of-war game continues.
And guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Virginia Beach.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
The timing that time had to be perfect, and it sure was for Westbrook.
And Ayton throws it down.
Finishing things off there with a dunk.
Pass to Lewis. And there's the drive. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
A lot of strength behind Lewis's drive there. He was not going to let the defense stop him.
Aldridge's screen. From deep. Drops in the tray. Aldridge has got the lead up to 4 now for Virginia Beach.
Had to get it away, and he did so with confidence. Really good look at his speed of shot.
And finished off by Williams.
Wow, Williams going up high, playing over everybody's head.
And finished off by Westbrook.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
The tray. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Well, he is so tough to guard without fouling because he's aggressively attacking you at all times. And one of the great things about Westbrook, he's high motor all day, every day.
And San Francisco calls time here.
Started.
San Francisco trails by 7. Outside Curry. to beat the contact inside.
Stronger than he looks. Curry able to take the hit there and finish.
Ayton a screen. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Buries the long-range jumper. Westbrook's got 8 points.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
Oh, my word. You can't play much tougher interior defense than that.
Huge night for Curry and a great rhythm thus far. That's always bad news for the team he's facing.
Payton gets the rebound. Here's Curry with the three. Wow, Curry automatic from deep.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot the D can afford to give him.
Outside Westbrook. Another shot. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. And that's now 10 points for Russell Westbrook.
Well, it looks to me like he can get this shot anytime he wants. I mean, so confident, so poised, always under control.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Ayton in the corner. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. Ayton's got his second bucket of the game to go.
I love the confidence. Ayton knows he must continue to hone his jumper, especially shooting it off the catch.
Here's Kuzma. And again, it's Virginia Beach with a three.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for them so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
And that does it for the first half of play. Virginia Beach leads by 9. We'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. And it's sent back by Irving.
And not many guys Irving's size are this good at blocking shots. Takes incredible timing and athleticism.
Here's the screen. Daniels from outside.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Curry on the wing. Over Yang. The shot by Curry, no good. Virginia Beach leading by 9. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. For San Francisco, they've been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. Clark, when you think of 3-level scorers at the power forward position, Jabari Smith fits the bill.
Yeah, he runs like a gazelle and seems to never tire. I mean, the energy he plays with is contagious and seems limitless. He gets himself to the rim. He's got a sweet stroke. Well, I tell you, his future is really bright.
It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by McDaniel.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
Curry on the wing. He's got 23.
When you talk about shot mechanics, Curry is as close as you can get to perfect. I mean, you can tell he puts a lot of work into that part of his game, and it pays off.
This is his third free throw attempt of the game. Here's McDaniels. And again, it's Virginia Beach missing.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Five to shoot. And McDaniels with the block.
McDaniels is perhaps the best wing defender in the league, guys, showing us why right there.
Back to Smith. Pass to Irving. Money from the wing. Irving's got 6. And here's Curry, who brings it up for San Francisco. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. Lewis with the 3. Rebound by Smith. Virginia Beach leading by 7. McDaniels. And finished off by McDaniels.
Quick and mobile. McDaniels can explode to the 10.
Smith outside. Lets it go from deep. Back to McDaniel. Three-pointer. It's good from long range. 8 points for him.
If you want the title of 3-and-D player, you've got to make threes. McDaniels has really worked on that shot. You can't say enough about his individual performance. I don't think you can overstate it. I mean, even if the all-around team effort's been lacking, this guy's been on top of things.
Hits it from three-point range.
Savvy pass, moving the ball to the person with the best shot on the floor.
Look at Curry with the answer.
This is how competitive Curry is. He's got a great competitive spirit. You drain a 3 on him, guess what? He's looking to come right back at you.
And again, it's Virginia Beach with a 3.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
They set the screen. Back to Irving. Here's Yang. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And it's Virginia Beach. 13 points up at the end of the period. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Virginia Beach leading by 13. Smith scanning the floor. On the wing, Daniels. Good on the three-point shot. Daniels has got the first points up on the board here in the 4th for Virginia Beach. Payton. And Payton throws it down hard.
I think that's what Payton does best, attack. Go at defenders and finish drives.
Daniels with the bounce pass. And again, it's Virginia Beach with a 3.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Both teams will make substitutions. Here's Curry. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Here's Kuzma. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's going to be on Gary Payton.
And the edge Kuzma plays with is terrific. A tough, versatile player who plays with a real hunger to keep getting better.
San Francisco trails by 19. Down low. Down low. Gets it to go.
And this is why you let Smith work inside. He's adept at knowing how to finish in traffic.
Westbrook fires. Buries it from three-point range.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the 4th. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
And how about mixing it up inside there? Steph still a threat. That nimbleness he has helps him to get that shot off.
Takes a step back. Kuzma.
No, sir. He was not letting that one go.
And the shot goes in.
This is why you got to be right up on Curry, because he's a dangerous threat off the dribble.
Kuzma. And he makes that one. Kuzma's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for San Francisco. Trailing by 19. Virginia Beach pulls it in. Aldridge with it. Now Payton defending. Kuzma with it. And Lewis comes to help. It's stolen. And now running up the court. Lewis pushing it up. Kuzma outside. Westbrook with a wide open look. That one is good. He's only missed one shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Boy, it's been a great game thus far for Westbrook, and he's not done yet. Never satisfied, always pushing the envelope.
Here's Curry. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And so he makes both from the line.
Boy, how consistently good Steph's been over the course of his career. Really remarkable. What a teammate, what a leader, what a player.
Ayton in the high post. Yep, that one goes.
Competing, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Kuzma, right side. Releases. Misses off the right iron. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Francisco again missing.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
Guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
Smith for 3.
And after defending on the shot, he doesn't give up on the play. Follow that straight to the glass for the rebound.
So Virginia Beach picking up the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks so much for joining us. See you later. The NBA on 2K Sports welcomes you to Wednesday afternoon basketball. Tonight, we'll see San Francisco as they play against Dallas. With Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan.
we go.
And San Francisco starts out with the ball. Pass to Curry. Driving the lane. And it goes down 2 points.
We spend so much time thinking about Stephen Curry's shooting ability and probably don't talk enough about how elite his handle is.
Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, good hustle. Don't give up on the play after the miss. Attack that offensive glass.
Well, this is what makes Steph Curry so difficult to defend, right? A sharp passer on top of everything else he brings in terms of his scoring ability.
So, GA, when you think about Steph Curry's legacy, he changed the way the NBA game is played.
Man, it is hard to find a player who's had the impact of a Steph Curry, making us rethink what is possible. Curry's endless range has really inspired a generation.
Banked in off the glass.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Here's Westbrook. Out to Edwards. Trying to find Porzingis. Gets it to him. Pass to Mourning. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession.
A split second late, but almost came up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it so close.
When you get a look that close in, it is a great possession.
Payton in the corner. Lewis outside. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Curry. And he's good on the 3-ball. Curry's got 5 points so far.
Boy, how fast is Stephen Curry's release on the catch. Wow.
Screen by Porzingis. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
Well, just total trust in his mechanics that time. Got the pass and ready to go right up.
Outside for Curry. Screen by Smith. Down low. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And he's no small presence inside. Smith, a handful for defenders in the painted area.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
Uncharacteristic trip to the line for him. Just lost his feel on those shots.
And Curry has it in the corner. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. 8 points for him.
The threes keep coming in the illustrious career of one Mr. Stephen Curry.
Takes the 3. And again it's San Francisco with the 3.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Over to the left wing. Here's McDaniels. And the rejection by Smith.
A relentless defender. Smith proving how disruptive he can be on that end.
Dallas making a switch here. Here's Westbrook. Great tee that time from Curry. San Francisco leading by 6. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. "16 feet away, and San Francisco tacks on 2 more.
And beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. San Francisco leads by 6. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for San Francisco.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
And their assist total, also impressive early, creating with the pass and playing for teammates.
Over in the corner, Edward. Fires for three. Buries the long-range jumper.
And that corner pocket triple, terrific shot by Edwards from deep.
And here we go. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis. Porzingis has got 6.
Oh, phenomenal work right there. There's times, boy, he can be tough to check.
Doris, you mentioned that you value the way Porzingis is able to neutralize shot blockers.
There is value to a big who can step away into the three-point line and stretch your defense to a place you are uncomfortable with. And then on the other end of the floor, this guy provides elite rim protection and rebounding. You have to respect the two-way ability of Kristaps Porzingis.
Curry with it. McDaniels picks him up. Top of the key. Bounces high off the rim and drops. 15 points in the game.
It would be easy to take for granted the greatness we see every time Stephen Curry hits the floor. Another special performance right now.
Here's Yang. And that one is hammered home.
Oh, my goodness. That was with authority, leaving no doubt.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. To the paint. Outside for Curry. Puts up a 3. Wow! Curry automatic from deep.
Curry is in his bag. This guy has such a versatile offensive arsenal.
And here's Edwards from the arc. And it's San Francisco with the rebound. That's to Curry. Jacks up a 3. A three-pointer is right on target.
Timeout.
Curry's got the lead up to 9 now for San Francisco.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
Here's Westbrook. Out to Edwards. Edwards drawing the double team. And it's Westbrook again missing. And San Francisco with possession. They're on a 12-4 run right now. Curry, good.
You see the fear that Curry and his ability to shoot with range. It opens up other aspects, whether the drive. Or in that instance, the midi.
That rim has a family.
On the wing, Payton. Back to Curry. Fires the 3. It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan. Dallas trails by 9. To the middle. Mourning. And Mourning throws it down.
Well, Anthony Edwards showing you that I've got some playmaking in my toolbox. Nice pass.
And that's out of bounds. San Francisco will retain possession. Dallas making a switch here. Dallas on defense. Here's Curry. Connects on the 17-footer. Curry's got 12 now in this quarter.
Well, certain guys are so lethal in the mid-range, you almost want them to take it. Stephen Curry, one of those guys.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
He scores with that shot. Now he's 3 of 8.
That's a smart pass from Jaden McDaniels. Just finds a teammate operating with a little space.
Smith wide open. He fires. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Every team wants bigs who can knock it down from distance. Yes, sir.
And it's San Francisco in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. We've got more in store for you right after this. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. McDaniels outside. A three from Porzingis. Hits the three-point bomb. Porzingis has got the first points to start out the third quarter for Dallas. Curry in the lane. Here's Smith. Driving in.
And I like this play by Smith, leaping up off the drive to hand deliver it to the basket.
Westbrook, no good. San Francisco leading by 7. And Lewis has it in the corner. That three off the mark. Diversified scoring in this one for him.
I love when everyone can get involved, a full team effort.
When you can get off the floor like that, that wipes away any height advantage.
San Francisco passing it around. Smith surveying the D, and he bangs it home with one hand.
Oh, I love watching Lewis with the hammer on that one, refusing to just lay it up.
Deflects the pass. And here we go, San Francisco, fast break. And a deep three from Curry. It's rebounded by Dallas.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
So both teams changing it up here. San Francisco leading by 5. Greg Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so. And can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
And he'll be shooting his first free throw of the game here.
Pretty incredible to think that Russell Westbrook made the triple-double somewhat routine. The ability to fill up a stat sheet like few others in the history of the game. Incredible, guys.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
You apply pressure to the defense. You force the official to make the call. Good offense right here.
And Russell Westbrook drops them both.
Well, this is what we've come to expect from him, right? Excellence at the foul line.
Out to Payton. And there's a minute 45 left in the third quarter. Off with the layup. That ties the game. Morning's got 8 points.
You see the work Anthony Edwards has put in on his decision-making. That's a pretty setup.
To the lead. DeMarcus Cousins comes up with the rebound. And the foul called on Edwards. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Petrovic. And he dunks it down.
A little artistry in the painted area, converting against the size.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Dallas calls timeout. Dallas making a switch here. And so Westbrook will bring it up for Dallas. Trailing by 2. Pass to Gordon. Outside Harper. Mourning with the screen. Pocket 6. And the dunk by Mourning.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long?
Well, quality shots usually translate to great percentages. The chippy for DeMarcus Cousins with authority.
To the wing right side. Elliott. No good with the wing jumper. Dallas with the ball. A 2-point game. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Smith. So San Francisco going with almost an entire new group here. Here's Mourning. And it's San Francisco with the rebound. They've led by as many as 11 points. Jennings with the ball. Westbrook picks him up. Lewis outside. Williams a screen. Inside. Over in the corner, Cousins. San Francisco again missing. Kicks it out to Gordon. With 1 on the clock. At the end of the third, the score is all even. Both teams absolutely filling it up. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter, what is still anybody's ballgame. Outside Curry. To the inside. Here's Yang. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Whether he's improvising or whether he's running set plays, Steph Curry is an absolute force.
For 3, Westbrook. Wow, came this close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
What a player. His attitude and confidence, infectious.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead.
And one thing about Westbrook, he does not have a quiet presence. You know he's out there at every moment, and his production speaks volumes.
Oh, what a stroke from Curry.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Yeah, really strong offensive thrust there, but then how about the defense able to negate that attack?
For Kristaps Porzingis, we know this guy has all-star level talent. For him, it's about staying healthy. At 7'3", if he's able to stay away from injuries, this guy is a big-time threat.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Timeout, Dallas. Here's Westbrook. Off the glass.
You get the sense his teammates recognize Kristaps Porzingis is in rhythm. Let's keep feeding him.
Curry fires. It's good.
Yeah, coming down the stretch, they've become reliant upon their perimeter game.
Boy, the three-point arc has been a major factor in what they've done here tonight. You love the aggressiveness.
McDaniels. That does not go. San Francisco leading by 6. Now Curry. Drained from outside.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Edwards on the bounce.
Well, Anthony Edwards came into the league with a reputation as a scorer. He is starting to hum a little bit right here.
And San Francisco calls time here. Payton outside. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Jaden McDaniels.
Perhaps the last guy in the history of the NBA that you want to put at the free throw line. Stephen Curry will go down as one of the all-time great free throw shooters.
Westbrook buries the deep ball.
Westbrook demands the basketball and says, I got you, fellas. The big-time delivery.
Curry fires. Can't get it to go. And here's McDaniels. He'll bring it up for Dallas. Trailing by 5. Right side Westbrook. And out of bounds as San Francisco gains possession. San Francisco leading by 5. Curry. Gordon with the rebound. That one is good.
Important points for Morning. Zoe is a winner, and he wants the ball in that situation.
Knocks down the 3.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
Here's Westbrook. Nails the jumper.
There isn't a person in the gym who didn't know Westbrook was taking and making that shot.
Curry with it. Westbrook picks him up. Count it!
Boy, you get below the free throw line and you play with intention. Nice finish.
This has reached desperation time for him.
I'll tell you, you need absolute perfection on every possession. That's what it's going to take here.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. From outside. Not that time. It won't go. And he commits the intentional foul. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. No good at the stripe this time. The second misses also.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
You've got to run a play that's a quick strike. You've got to immediately foul after that.
And that's an intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's an 8-point game. Dallas calls timeout. They're down by 8. Guys, your thoughts?
And a little late to implement a plan B. This game is a wrap.
Well, I think he might just want to remind these guys, hey, let's finish the game the right way.
And so it's San Francisco winning this one. And in the win. Welcome, everyone, to 2K Sports. We've got an exciting basketball game coming your way in just a moment. Tonight, we'll see San Francisco as they play against Albuquerque. I'm Kevin Harlan, along with Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. And so off the tip, it's Albuquerque. From deep, James. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
Showing some range, LeBron more than capable of hurting you from deep.
On its way from Curry for two. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. The drive by James.
The offense thought it'd be an easy shot, but he proved them wrong there with authority.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Hey, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that. And the shot is long. Beyond the arc. And again, Albuquerque with the triple.
Dangerous from the perimeter. LeBron is definitely a